Good evening, guys, and welcome to BoATV for the final round of this GT3 Monday series. And tonight we are at the South African track of KYALAMI, the former Grand Prix track. So, yep, last race of the season. We are finally there of this 8-race season. So after a bumpy start, we did get some good racing in the second half of the season. I do apologise, I'm running a little bit behind tonight. And we are already in qualifying. And currently Tomlin's topping the times with a 1:41.4. Myself set up here. So tonight we got a slightly different format for you. We have a 90-minute race followed by the usual 10-minute pro-am, 10-minute pro quali. Pro following these guys. Currently we have 22 for the final race. Not a too bad of showing. Currently our Gentlemen's League starting Thursday still has seats available. I believe there's 5 seats available. And GT3 it's Monday, season 10 begins on the end of May. I think it's like the 28th or something like that. So please do go check that out over on Scene Grid. But over to the action now. Okay, so we're on board with Tomlin now. He's coming through the final sector. It looks like he's just winding himself up for a lap there. So let's see if we can find somewhere else. It's McCord. I'm pretty sure we had a livery for him, but anyway, he's on the lap. He's half a second up at the moment. Let's see what he can do as he exits the final corner. Holgardo's off the track at the moment. And McCall goes into second place. So Taylor next. He's currently sitting 8th place in the BMW. Just get the stream up on my phone so I can chat with you lovely people, anyone who's watching anyway. Evening to Rosa, good luck out there tonight, mate. Good luck to all the pro drivers. Turn my phone down. Let me know how the volume is there. Notice we've only got 3 viewers at the moment though. So we've got a few cars coming across the line. We've got car 330, Derek. He's not on a good lap at the moment. Bit of a cluster of cars. There are laps in that cluster in the all-red BMW. He did improve, but he stays in 10th place. I think that was Galea in the Nightingale Motorsports livery. So car 128 coming around, McCord. He's not on a good lap. He's currently 8 tenths off his previous best. So Mickey Taylor sitting in 8th, currently sitting at the top of also I was just planning a break. Yeah, I'm planning a break from streaming, mate, so come join the club. I'm actually getting back into ACC. So hopefully with the new titles due at the end of the year, Taylor comes across the line, stays in 8th place. Yeah, with the new titles coming this year, it will make things more interesting again. It's got a bit stale. So Richards making his way through the hairpin there. And over the dog leg right. That sausage is a killer. And Richards coming towards the line. And he goes into first place. Nice lap from him, 141.2. Got a few cars coming across the line. Richards pulls over there. Got 1 minute of qualifying remaining. These drivers are not allowed to cross the line after 10 minutes. Well, they're not allowed to start another lap. But Richards currently sitting in first. Tomlin just taking that position back. And then car 128, he's up on a big lap at the moment. McCord's going to take pole position by how much? Just under 2 tenths. Car number 6 now, Lara, in the Mercedes. Using plenty of the exit curb, comes towards the line. And stays in 4th place. Mickey Taylor's out there. He's about 10th down at the moment. Can he grab that 10th back in the final corner? He has got a good exit. Oh, it's pretty much flat on his delta, unfortunately. I don't think it's going to improve. Currently 1.5 seconds off the lead. And that's it. Holgado must pull up now. I hope he pulls up. Oh dear, oh dear. Yep, he's going to get in trouble there. So Derek comes across the line, finishes lap, and he's in 6th place. Got Lara, he's coming around to complete. He's just making his way back down the hill. Galea, he's just pulled up there, but not block the pit exit. Yes, it will. Hopefully, a good quali for Sorosa out there. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pro drivers out there tonight. So no Paul Whitburn or Matt Whitburn. We'll see them on Thursday. So Whitburn Senior on Grandad duties tonight. But who's going to be coming across the line first? It's going to be Hayward in the Audi. Only ever seen him in 2 cars really, the Bentley and the Mercedes up until this season. Same results really, topsy-turvy. Jump on board with him. Get it loose on the right hand there. Takes a wide entry. Misses the apex. Struggling a bit out there. Looks like he's got a bit of understeer. Tricky curb to take. That can flick your back end out quite easily. Spot your brake zone. It looks like he's using the curb there on the right hand. Power down nice and early. How does he approach the hairpin here? Once again, wide entry. Oh, locks up a bit there. Under rotation. See what we could do over the dog leg right. Oh, too slow, really. Too cautious. Not a tidy lap at all from Haywood, but let's see what he can do. And he goes into 9th. Nergard goes first with a 140.8. So we've got two cars bunched on top of each other. I missed that. Let's jump to car 167, which is Jay Emanuelson in the Team BoA livery. Completely avoids the dog leg there. It's going to cost him a 10th or 2. Dabbing on the brakes there. You can see the front end just diving down. Puts himself into 18th. Expect a bit more from him. Ref sick. Let's see where that went. That puts him up into 2nd place. So Haywood's going to be the next one to come on. Oh, no, we missed car 126. Dan Watts, maybe he's got an issue. Our champion, Mr. Watts, picked up the pro champion. So only 8 other drivers have that title. So on board with Haywood once again. Oh, too much of the curb there. Launches him in the air. Nergard staying well clear. Exits the final corner. Makes his way towards the line. He's not improving. Car 111's going to cross the line. And Kurt is putting himself in 10th place there. Top 10. Oh, Paul Whitburn has turned up. I thought he was on granddad duties. No, but he has arrived. Car 167, Mr. Mangelson. We've already watched him, so let's jump to car 124. Arefsik. Getting it wide on the exit. Not only a quick driver, but a great designer. And liveries are class. And he puts himself into pole position. Car 99 off the track again. And that is Haywood. Struggling somewhat out there. Car 127 is on a outlap. So I'm bold with the car behind, which is Graham Kerr once again. Seems to get a little bit loose on the exit there. On the flat out right hand, left hand, sorry. More direct route. Smooth flat over the sausage there. And Kerr stays in 10th. Got a flurry of cars coming over the line. Whitburn was one of them. So Rosa was one of them as well. And he goes into 2nd place. Ref 6 pulled up somewhere. Maybe giving himself some space to the car ahead, which is Emanuelson, I believe. Yep, car 167. He's not on a good lap at the moment. 2.5 minutes remaining. Car 124, Ref 6, not on a good lap as we just saw. So Nergard in the Mercedes. So, could be quiet at the moment. 373 pulled up, yellow flag. Curry That sounded violent. Kerr is up on his lap slightly. Looks like he's improving through the hairpin as well. Oh, he's dropping on his delta at the moment. Can he rescue it on this corner? Pretty much level pegging with his last lap. Into the final corner. He's going to improve. I'll tell you what, this could put him up a position or two. No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, so 900. So Rosa is on a good lap as well. Could be going for pole here. Oh, 300ths. Oh, Boyle's coming in. He's just started another lap. Hartfield just crossed the line. He's still in 12th place. McCord looking extremely strong in the Pro-Am class in 4th place. So Magnuson's going to come around. He's going to have one more lap after this. Staying in 20th, but he is improving on this lap. This could jump him up a few positions. Puts him up into 17th. One more lap. He needs to get his head down and go for it. Refsick comes across the line. Still time for one more. Oh, 127, Nergard. He's slightly improving on his lap. Boyle behind is improving quite a bit. He's 2 tenths up on his lap. There's a session timer over. Hayward just crossed the line. He got himself up into 12th place. Oh, we messed it up on the exit. So who's next? It will be Boyle. Got really wide on the entry there. Really wide on the exit. Did he keep the lap? He did. Up in the 4th place he goes. So 1, 2, 4. Refsick doesn't need to complete the lap. He's out there. He's pretty much about a 10th down on his lap. Not improving. No, that doesn't work. So session is over. So well done to Refsick on taking prop pole there. Lovely lap from Sarosa. Putting himself in on the first row. I don't think I've ever seen you up on the first row. Why are you quitting now, Sarosa? Was it because you got too good? I don't think I've ever seen you on the front row on PC. But you are surrounded by some mean company there. You've got Nerglard and Boyle. Also part of the RTO team with McCord and Tomlin. Tomlin new to the season right at the end, final race. Richards with, I think that's a season best, 7th place. Lara, not really on the pace today. We've seen better from him this season. But he's normally one to watch during a race. Yeah, we've got a 90-minute race. So I'm just going to go to the cutscene and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're almost ready to go.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
So foremost to the lap. There we go, sorry. So yeah, refs it, gets the grid underway for the final time this season. So we'll be back in May for season 10. Pretty much going back to basics, 30 car grid. Maybe 35 if there's the popularity, but no more than that. Working on a way to figure out we have the right drivers in the right class. And yep, this is my final stream after hundreds. My final racing stream anyway. So hopefully in the off season we can find someone else to pick up where I left off. But it's time to hang up my microphone. What a better way to send off with 23 cars around KYALAMI for a 90-minute bonanza. Hopefully there's no major issues on lap 1. Because that generally leads to much cleaner racing, tighter racing without the big old splits between. There will be a split by the looks of it again though, with the drivers in pace. It could almost, it's pretty much is pro and pro-am drivers out there. Top 10 really decent times. I don't know if I can see the qualifying times. No, it doesn't say it on it. No, I haven't got it offhand. Not on hand, I should say. So Rosa, first time we've seen him. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, first time we see him on the front row. Good luck to him out there. Let's get that track map off the screen. How do I do that? There we go. There we go. Back to normal. So, but let's jump aboard with the lead. Let's jump to Helicam. And good luck to all the drivers. And we wait for the green light. There it is. And they're away. Good start by Sir Rosa. Looks like he's got a slight advantage on Refsick here. So all 23 cars. Oh, slowed down. And Refsick hold position. Sir Rosa still holding second place. The teammates slightly touching behind. Looks like they're all fairly clean behind. Really clean, and a little bit of contacts I think in the rear, but looks like they're all around the first sector well. Really clean. Looks like Kerr's on the move there. Let's jump to Kerr. He's having a battle with a Whitburn there. I'm not too sure if he got in front. We've got a little bit of a battle. Lara also making his way through there. He's up into 7th now. Putting a move as well. That's Whitburn putting a move on Richards. Richards struggling at the start. There's Haywood now getting a drive up the hill on Kerr. Let's see what happens as they make their way into the hairpin. And Whitburn gets a position done. Is Kerr going to get a run on the exit on Richards as well? Richards really going backwards at the beginning. Haywood's having a look at Kerr here. Putting a feint on. Letting him know he's there. Let's go back to the leaders. So Refsick, like last week, leading from the start. Followed by Sarosa this week. He takes temps off. You've got Boyle, Nergard, Tomlin, Richards, Lara. Whitman's fallen backwards again. Oh no, I think... Oh no, it was McCord, I apologise. And then we've got Lara, who's now closing in on Richards here. Got a bit of a split already between the drivers, but it's looking really close at the back here. As Watts... I don't know what happens. Why did he start from the back or something? Oh, there's Hartfield on the stones there. Does he come back on safely? Yes, there goes past Galea and Taylor. Really great starts. Rosa's under pressure here from Boyle. So Rosa's actually caught up a little bit there to Refsick as well. So McCord on Whitburn here. Nothing doing though. Whitburn holds the position. Go further back. We've got Watts making his way through the field. He's now putting pressure on Holgado here. I think Watts has put himself a challenge on tonight from the back to the front. So Rosa's going to get a nice tow here. He's within 3/10 of the leader. Sort of has a look there. It's not Refsick knows there. And then Boyle behind. I think goes a bit wide there. He does his drop backwards a bit, and again he's now second behind. So Rosa doing well at the start, holding off. I was getting a bit bunched up here with Derek. Watts and Holgado, and then you've got Lapin at the background. Mangelson as well, Pickering, Galea, Hartfield, who qualified pretty well, is now down in 21st, and then Holgado gets it a bit wide there. I wouldn't say wide, I apologise. He got it sideways. So I've got two separate battles forming here. So Rose is really on a charge here tonight. I kind of fancy him for the win. I don't want to curse it too much. Looks like they're really pushing behind to keep up. So Rosa gets a good exit here. He could be... Refsick trying to break the toe. Yes, Rosa gaining. Whitburn's off the track there. He's sideways as well. We've got to go back to it. Is Rosa going to put a move on? No, not yet. Not too sure what happened to Whitburn, but he can't go anywhere. The whole pack has to pass. Oh dear, oh dear. Now we've got Watts. Has he got past Holgado? Puts a move on now. Holgado did not make it easy for him. But Watts is finally through. Professionally done. And we've got Parks who... Oh, he's under pressure there. Sorry, half my screen is missing due to the software I'm running. So after how many laps are we on now? Can't see. 3 laps. So after 3 laps, Resic leads. Sarosa second place. Boyle third place. Nergard fourth. Tomlin in 5th. Only joining tonight. You can see him in the Audi chasing. Looks like he is actually might be chasing these 2 down. Might be one to watch. Kerr's just made his way past McCall there. I don't know how much he was actually on the track there, but he got past. So he's once again right up the chuff of Refsik. Sarosa's pushing him all the way here. Reading Prawny's message there. Alright, to see what's going on. So McCord not letting Kerr go here. Long way to go. Only 8 minutes into the race. And we're flying through the laps as well, so it's going to be a tough one on the drivers tonight. On a Monday night, lucky enough. It's a... well, it is a school night still, but they should be well rested after the bank holiday weekend, as Hartfield looks like you're going to get the position on Derek. Derek's had plenty of penalties this season, but he sticks with it. What's now on the back of Pastoris for 11th place, no, 12th place. McCord looks like he's really pushing to stay with Kerr. Kerr looks like he got it wide, so McCord might have it done here. I'm not too sure if they're both Scottish. That would be interesting. And then we've just got the Great Britain flag, unfortunately. Magnussen doing what he does best, coming through the field. He's in 16th at the moment. He's on the tail of Lape as Lape gets it wide on the exit there. Tomlin gets it a bit loose there and bouncing around, but he's really pushing to chase these 2 down. So Tomlin now pushing to be in a battle for 3rd place, although Boyle is starting to drop Nergard in 3rd place there. Go through the pack, already starting to spread apart, 6 laps in. Lape's caught up with Holgado there. Lape gonna try and put a move on Holgado here. Goes to the inside. I don't think Holgado gave him a car's whip there. Not from that angle anyway. So ref 6 starting to drop Sarosa a little bit now. Maybe Sarosa needing to back off. 8 tenths a gap now. Hartfield's starting to close up with this train. And McCord still putting pressure on Kerr. Kerr resisting at the moment after getting the move done on him. Richards is, well, yeah, sorry, McCord has come back through again. Oh, that's where Whitburn. Where's Whitburn now? He's 21st. Petrone, Pickering, Whitburn, Taylor, Galea, bringing up the back of the pack. Oh, Hogarth goes wide there. So does Emmanuelson, I believe, in the background. It's getting dicey between them there. Derek makes slight contact with Emmanuelson. Emmanuelson manages to keep hold of the back end. Hartfield looked like he was having a look at Holgado there. We've got a train just ahead of this as well. Stay with us for the moment. Let's jump to Hayward. He's going with Watts here through the pack as they're closing in on Parks. Parks sitting in 10th place. Oh, okay, no, sorry. Watts has just got the move done on Hayward. Ooh, he's getting dicey between these guys. Holgado doesn't seem to give up the positions easy. You can see Whitburn and Taylor closing in behind, as well as Galea. So this battle just about to get through to you. Eight laps into the race now. Reskick still leads from Sarosa. Boyle in 3rd. Nergard 4th. Tomlin in 5th. We've got a few other little battles going on. So nicely done by Hartfield there. And Derek's going to be trying to seize these opportunities. Holgado seems to be struggling. Nice racing so far. Ooh, Holgado really struggling. But we go to this battle is here because McCord's putting a move on Kerr here. Parks has just been overtaken, so Watts is going to be closing in on this as well. Both cars bouncing all over the place. As is McCord putting a move on. No, he isn't. That was a bad angle for that. Let's get to Helicam. Rosa's catching up with Refsick once again. That's just 0.7 the gap. A pair of them are 4.5 seconds up the road from Boyle now. Kirk looks like he's going to lose a position. Doesn't defend too hard. Although McCord is technically in Pro-Am. With this pace, he could end up winning Pro-Am with one race. Rosa's chipping away at Refsick again, putting the pressure on. Looked like he was just backing off a bit. Tomlin edging towards Nergard. That's 8/10 that gap. And we've got this juicy little battle going on in the background. Nagalea is bringing Whitburn with him. Taylor seems to be struggling a little bit tonight, but all he has to do pretty much, I think, is finish tonight. And he'll take the Pro-Am title. Which I'm sure we won't hear the last of. Oh, let's jump to the leaders. Rosa's right up on the rear spoiler of Refsick. Let's see how it looks on ball for Rosa. Gets the exit a little bit wrong now. It can happen. You can get understeer quite a bit when you are trailing the car behind. Right, we have got that 5-car train I was expecting. Derek's managing to pull away. Emmanuelson's giving Holgado the flash. I'll keep an eye on the Delta. Oh, there's big contact between. Oh, the two McLarens now. Glad getting squeezed out. Wasn't impressed by that. Current admin versus former admin. And current admin one out there. Taylor's now caught onto the tail of Emmanuelson. Galea. So Rosa still clinging onto Refsick. How much I think everyone would love to see him take the win. And he is pushing for it. I've never seen him push like this. Watts is now caught up with Kerr. Let's see how the exit is for Rosa. Not close enough. And Watts is now chasing up Kerr. I wonder if Kerr's going to fight this too much. Watts is a insanely quick driver. One of the quickest drivers that we've seen. And consistent. No point being quick if you can't be consistent. Rosa's still 5 tenths. 4 tenths off the back of Refsick. Whitburn's now up on the back of Holgado, and this has got the recipe for disaster. As it does appear that Paul Whitburn has managed to find the messy stick. And there we go again, as I said. Oh, Taylor does well to completely avoid it. Whitburn just about clings on. That's going to be putting him way, way, way back at the pack. Kerr's now been overtaken. And he's in 10th place now. Watts up to 9th. Taylor putting pressure on Galea here, interestingly. Oh, Galea getting it wrong, getting up on the curb. So currently up to a third of the race. Still Refsick leads from Tarosa. Been a really interesting battle between these two. Flying they up. They're already 7 seconds up the road from Boyle in 3rd place, who's got Nergard for company. Nergard's now dropped Tomlin. Tomlin in 5th place is dropped back about 3 seconds. Hayward looks like he's putting a move on Parks. So I don't know whether he just got past or... No, he was behind. Do know there is a driver or two missing due to Alton Park today. And the traffic trying to get it back, which is fairly understandable. From what I see, they didn't... It was a good race there. And it's a good race so far here tonight. I'm not seeing any sort of dirty racing or anything, although... Oh, I didn't want to pull away. There is a 5-car battle here. All Parks up behind Holgado. Holgado holding his position, considering he doesn't seem to have the pace. And apart from putting a squeeze on, he seems to be pretty fair. So them 3 liveries chasing him are all my designs as well. I do like his black and green livery though, don't he? He's a smart looking car. Oh, he gets it wrong. Returns to track. Does Taylor get round as well? No, he doesn't. But he does lose out to Whitburn. Whitburn now takes a position from him. But Derek putting pressure on Lape here. So as we make our way into the second third of the race. Things are starting to heat up a little bit. Maybe little mistakes. This is a track that is so easy to spin it and put into the wall. Or just spin it in general. Corners like this, over rotate it, get on the curb like that or the grass, and it can be lights out as Hayward and Parks go at it. Can Hayward get a better exit? Looks to be pretty close. Teammates, we've seen this a lot this season. Pushing each other along. But they are not keeping up with the lead two. Lead two still within a second of each other. Still we have this train. Holgado's at the back of that train now. So Galea's now at the front of that train. Blair is under pressure from Emmanuelson and Whitburn, who are in pro, whilst these two are pro-am. Blair is pro-am. Is Whitburn going to put a move on Emmanuelson there? Looked like he did. Looked like he got the position as well. Whitburn on a charge now. So we're looking about 10 to 15 minutes before we start seeing pit strategies. Maybe earlier. Some drivers trying to find some clear air. And Goliath didn't really give too much resistance on that position, but he's got to be careful because Holgado's there as well. But he's dropping off now. Taylor. It's hunting him down. Ooh, Taylor having a bit of a sneaky look on the inside there. And they're almost door to door. Can't be doing too much of that. No change at the front of the pack, so we'll stay with this. This is where the battling is anyway. Let's go back to Hayward as he's still tussling away with excuse me. Tussling away with Parks. Interesting. It's starting to bunch together at the front here. So Laura's caught up with Tomlin. Hold on. Something's gone on there. And Laura's dropped behind. Laura's had an incident. He's down in 8th. And he's got Watts behind him. And that's Richards and McCord just ahead. Ooh, who's that into the pits? I'm pretty sure I heard someone in the pits. Oh, maybe not. No, that was Taylor in the pits early. Teammates are really starting to come together now. Tomlin looks like he's starting to put the pressure on as well. Watts on Laura there and gets the move done. Watts on a serious charge, now up into 8th place from the back of the pack. The audacity. Sorry, jumped onto the wrong battle there. So we just ticked over into the hour mark. A long, long way to go, just a third of the way into the race. On a Monday night. Yeah, we are pretty evil, I suppose. Rose is doing so well to keep with Resick. We've known it's been in him all season. Well, since he's joined BoA, really. Haywood still battling away with Parks. Roses. Oh, I want to stay with this. Watch how close he gets. Resic so good on the exit though. So this is a battle for 6th place between Richards, McCord and Watts. Ooh, McCord getting it a bit wide out. Now under pressure from Watts. Looks like Watts is going to get the simple move done on McCord up to 7th place. Excuse me. So is Watts going to make easy work of dispatching? Who's this? Richards is coming up to now, isn't it? No Garden Boyle still going there, but they're 14 seconds behind. It's only 35 minutes in. Watts has got the position done. Richards into the pits. Great race he's having tonight. And then we've got the teammates in 3rd and 4th. where are we? Richard is in the pits. And then we got, how many are pitted already now? Richard, so only 3 are pitted, including Taylor and Petrone. Lara from 9th place is coming to the pits. It's Rose up. Has got the fastest lap here as well. He's got a 40.9. The cool Russian. I was saying he's talking about retiring after this race for a while. I think we all can understand when we feel burnt out. We need a break. Now falling behind a little bit. One of refs got caught up a bit behind Pickering. That's why the gap got so close. He's got the charge on again. He's pulled his second gap. I'm not sure if anyone's there, but good to hear who you think who your driver of the season is, as Hayward finally gets a move done and Parks forces his way through. Not physically. Don't know what happened there. Make sure I'm not muted as well. So, yep, Ryan Hayward up into 9th place, gets moved done on Parks. And hopefully can get some rubber down and get out the field. He's got 15 seconds to try and catch Kerr. And Kerr is about 3/10 a lap quicker at the moment. Hartfield coming through the pack after he's early off. He lost a load of positions. Perfectly clean car at the moment. Bit of damage to the front end of that Ferrari of Pistorius. Derek is in the pits there. So a few drivers coming to the pits a little early. Maybe adjust the tyre pressures. Maybe the temperature's dropped. I've not been watching it. See how close they get. It does take trust and respect as well. You've got to trust the driver. Don't want to just swipe you out. Patience, picking your moment. Myself, I love getting a good exit here, throwing up on the inside. I think I was thinking about it, doing exactly that. Didn't come off. Can you get the throttle down early? Pistorius has gone wide. I was going to go wide as well, but just about keeps it on the track. Nothing doing really at the front. It's his closest battle, so we'll stay with this for now. And no, we won't, because Pistorius jumps to the pits. So Lape in 14th. Looks like he's just lost the position to Whitburn, but Whitburn in a different class. Sikorsky sitting pretty in second place, just keeping pressure on the lead up. See Lara behind, he's a lap down. Parks not completely losing Hayward. Hayward's 8 tenths ahead at the moment. I do know the pit phase is key. Interesting what the two leaders will do. Definitely in the braking phase that Sarosa closes in, but that BMW just gets the power done so much earlier. So we're almost at the halfway stage. Refsick still leads from Sarosa. Oh, Sarosa just keeps it out of the back end of Refsick there. Kerr just had his last lap invalidated, so he went wide somewhere. So we're now waiting to see how the pits work out. So the ideal strategy is to go bang on halfway. Easier to work out what fuel you need and that. Like sometimes you can make a surprise and go long and hope there's instance behind. So Refsick underway. Sarosa does not get the jump on him. If anything, Refsick's pulled a bit of a gap. Yes, he has 2 seconds that gap. Oh, that is a shame.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
You heard the announcer. Halfway mark. I'm assuming Kerr's not pitted yet. No, he hasn't. But he has now got pretty much the leader. No, it's Parks, sorry. Parks under no obligation to move, by the way. Although they're not technically racing, they are actually still racing for position. But what you don't want to be doing is taking out the overall leader. So once again, trust and respect, and nicely done by Parks. He's going to lose a bit of time, but so will Hayward. Under the same situation. If I was Parks, I'd probably pit now, or Hayward. Hayward pits now. He's going to get a nice big gap over thingy. Parks coming to the pit. Parks is sensible there. Yeah, Parks is going to get a jump there. If Watts now catches up with Hayward, Hayward's going to lose time. And you'd imagine this is going to be his in lap as well. Lake's got a yellow flag. Looks like he just had a spin. Into the pits he comes. And here we go. This is where it's going to hurt Haywood. It's almost impossible that Haywood's not going to lose sight of it. So Parks, let's see where he is. He's just coming into sector 2. I think Parks has really got a good opportunity. If he gets a good, nice outlap here, could get the jump on Haywood. Haywood still in the pits as Parks comes through. Haywood's down. I'll tell you what, Haywood's got a good pit here. He's on his way. He's got quite a big jump on him actually. Haywood's done really, really well there. So what is the gap between... Well, now they got... God, that is a massive gap. It's like 14 seconds Parks lost. Oh. What happened there? Okie dokie. Not entirely sure what happened there. Oh, everything resumes. 3 viewers, wow. One of them's me. I'm killing the stream.